Hello everyone. Today we will talk about different types of karmas. The the two types of karmas at very highest level are sahaja karma and shastrotta karma. Sahaja karma means natural action or natural karmas. Shastrotta karma means karmas or actions prescribed by scriptures, or prescribed as in Vedas, prescribed by the Lord Himself. So these are the two types of karmas at very highest level. So the first one, natural karmas or sahaja karma. This is applicable to everyone. So when we say everyone, in Sanatana Dharma, there are four varnashramas, like stages of life. Brahmacharya, which is student stage, we can call it. Gruhastu, which is the householder stage. And the third one is Vanaprastu, which is kind of retirement stage, stage where they are getting towards renouncing everything. And the fourth stage is sannyasa ashrama, which is the stage where everything is renounced. So the sahaja karmas are applicable to people in all these stages. Like for example, if you look at sannyasa ashrama, that is the ashrama where a person has renounced everything, all material possessions, all relationships, all attachments towards family, everything is renounced. Essentially, a person in sannyasa ashrama, they give up all this worldly life and they dedicate themselves to doing some meditation or self-realization and some service, and they live a life with complete detachment. That is the real sannyasa ashrama. And even for them also the sahaja karmas are applicable. So when we say sahaja karma is applicable to anyone, whoever is in any of these four stages, that means even including sannyasa ashrama. So what are sahaja karmas? Sahaja karmas are natural actions, nothing but whatever we do in our daily life to keep our body up and running and keep it alive. When we are hungry, we eat food. When we are thirsty, we drink water. When we feel asleep, we go to sleep. When we eat food, the food gets digested, and we all need to attend nature's call. We all get some ailments, pain, bodily pains. So everybody has to go through these natural karmas or natural actions, we call it. So that is the first category. The second category is Shastrotta karma. The Shastrotta karma is ideally not applicable to a person who is in sannyasa ashrama. That means a person who has renounced everything, that means he renounced all these Shastrotta karmas also. So these are applicable to only the people who are in the first three stages. So let us understand what these Shastrotta karmas are. Again, Shastrotta karmas or natural actions or karmas, those are categorized into four different categories. First one is nitya karma, second one is naimittika karma, third one is kaamya karma, fourth one is nishiddha karma. Nitya karma means daily obligatory duties or karmas that we need to perform. Naimittika karma is, naimittika means occasionally. So these are the karmas that we need to perform on some specific occasion, not every day. So kaamya karma is any karma or any action that we perform or do with a desire behind it. So those are considered or categorized as kaamya karmas. Nishiddha karmas are prohibited actions. That means these karmas we are not supposed to do these karmas. So these are the four categories. So let us understand all these four karmas. So let us start from the fourth one, nishiddha karma. So nishiddha karma means prohibited actions. That means we are not supposed to do these karmas or actions. Because in our scriptures, in our Vedas, our Lord Himself kind of prescribed that, hey, you should not perform these types of karmas. And nishiddha karmas are nothing but bad actions like violence, stealing, lying, cheating, and doing some karma with some harmful intention, and doing other morally degrading actions. All these come under nishiddha karmas. We all have been taught since our childhood by our parents that lying is bad, stealing is bad, cheating is bad. We all grew up with that. Majority of the parents teach their kids that. But what happens is once a child is grown up and a child becomes an adult, once they are in that gruhastu ashrama, the householder stage, they have a family, they have to work, they have a lot of other things in the life, they have to work to support the family. So as part of that, they know what the nishiddha karmas are, but we all end up doing nishiddha karmas unknowingly sometimes. So we sometimes we lie, sometimes we cheat, sometimes we manipulate people for personal gain. So sometimes we do it knowingly, sometimes we do it unknowingly. So nishiddha karmas are forbidden actions, but unfortunately majority of us, we end up doing nishiddha karmas. And what is the third one? Third one is the kaamya karma. That means any action or karma with a desire behind it. Good example is a person doing a puja or a ritual or a yajna, homa, or visiting a temple or giving a donation to a temple or donating to some organization, and all these activities, if any of these karmas are done with a desire behind it, then it will end up as a kaamya karma. So it could be anything. It could be a personal gain, it could be a personal fame, it could be health, it could be children's success, it could be anything. If any action, any karma is done with a desire behind it, it will end up as a kaamya karma. Ideally, any action that is done, like puja or a homa or yajna, giving a donation to a temple, anything, donating to a non-profit organization or anything, if any of these are done without any desire, if without any expectation, then it is called as nishkama karma. Okay, but it is very hard to do that nishkama karma in this Kali Yuga. Any person who is doing a karma, there is always a desire behind it. So that is kaamya karma. What is the second one? Second one is naimittika karma. Naimittika karma is a karma or action that is performed on a special occasion. The occasion could be a child is born in the family, or there is a death in the family, there is a death anniversary, or there is an eclipse, there is Ekadashi, there is some festival. So whatever the karmas that are supposed to be performed on this special occasion, that is considered as naimittika karma. So in our last video, we discussed about 5 yajnas. In those 5 yajnas, the second one is pitru yajna. Pitru yajna is respecting, showing gratitude to our ancestors and parents. And in that, if both parents are not alive, remembering them on their death anniversary and doing a shraddha karma is naimittika karma. That is one good example of naimittika karma. And again, we should do it without any desire behind it. While doing the karma, we should not be asking our ancestors to bless, to give more fortune, or asking God to give more fortune. Then it will end up as kaamya karma. So those are naimittika karma. So any karmas that are being done on a special occasion, that can be done without any desire behind it. So any karma in naimittika karma also should be done as a nishkama karma. What is nitya karma? The first one. The first one, nitya karma, are daily obligatory duties, are karmas. So any person has to do it. Like in our last video, we discussed about those 5 yajnas: devata yajna, pitru yajna, rishi yajna, manushya yajna, bhuta yajna. If a person is doing all these 5 yajnas diligently, all those will come under nitya karmas. And again, when we say puja doesn't mean an elaborate puja for multiple hours with a lot of chanting, rituals and all. Yes, it can be done, but there should not be any desire behind it. And also, The most important part is puja means that puja is not just for those 20 minutes, 1 hour or 2 hours. The puja means you are making sure you follow the rules prescribed by the Vedas and scriptures for the next 16 to 18 hours of that Jagruta Avastha, and that awakened state. So we'll have to follow that. That means we should not be doing any nishiddha karmas. We should not be doing any kaamya karmas. And we should follow all the rules prescribed in the scriptures. So if we do puja for an elaborate puja for 1 hour or 2 hours, and after that for the next 15 to 16 hours of the awakened state, if we continue to do all our nishiddha karmas in terms of lying, manipulating people, cheating people, then this puja will become a tantu in Sanskrit they call it. That means a mechanical karma. So that is about nitya karma. So when the ideal way is when these nitya karmas are done, or naimittika karmas, any karmas that we do, that we should do with chitta suddhi. That means the purification of the mind. Okay, that means we should not be going after some desire. Like for example, in Sanatana Dharma, there are several paths that any person has freedom to follow. It could be the path of karma kanda, the path of devotion, bhakti marga, bhakti yoga, or the path of knowledge, jnana marga. So in any of these paths, if a person is with an assumption that, hey, if I do these nitya karmas, naimittika karmas, and all these rituals, if I do this in this janma, if I continue to do this diligently, I will get a better life in the next janma, and if I continue to do this in some janma, I will get moksha. That is again with some kaamya, with some desire. That will end up as a kaamya karma. So any karma that is done, it could be, a person could be in bhakti marga, it could be a upasana marga, or it could be karma marga, it could be jnana marga. In any of these, all the karma should be done as prescribed in the scriptures without any desire behind it. Even if somebody is trying to do some action, any of the nitya karma, to gain some fame, or to gain some wealth, or to gain something in the next life, all these will come under kaamya karmas. So ideally, the karmas, the shastrota karmas, are karmas prescribed in the scriptures. We'll have to follow the rules, and we have to ensure that the karmas are done in the right way. That means no nishiddha karmas, no kaamya karma, and any karma that is done, if it is done in the nishkama way, without any expectation. That's why even Lord Krishna in Bhagavad Gita emphasized karmanyeva adhikaraste ma phalesu kadachana. That means you continue to do your duty or karma, whatever you are doing, but do not set any expectations. Do not set that, hey, I am going to get this result like this, I want this result like this. Do not set any expectations. The result could be anything. You will have to accept it. Your duty is to perform the karma. That's it. Nishkama karma. So those are the highest level of two karmas, sahaja karma and shastrota karma. And within shastrota karma, we have nitya karma, naimittika karma, kaamya karma, nishiddha karma. Thank you.